Hi everyone and welcome back to Make Me Unusual. So today I am doing a full face of E.L.F. try on video. I'm actually getting ready to go to dinner with a few of my friends, so we're gonna get into this.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say.
So I bought, E.L.F. had a sale for the holidays or during Black Friday, so I bought a whole face worth of E.L.F. stuff. So I'm going to be unboxing it as well as applying it to my face today. This could go really well or really not well. I guess we are about to find out. First thing I have in here is their Power Grip Primer. Yep, that's what it's called, just Power Grip Primer in clear. So we are going to start with this. I also got their, this was a gift, it's their Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. If I remember when I come back tonight, I will use this to take off makeup, but we'll see. I'm going to start with the primer. So it looks like this comes in a little squeezy tube with a pump. So it's more on the blue. It looks like the Milk Hydro Grip, but it's more on the blue side than the green side. It feels similar. It's less sticky and a little bit more tacky. It doesn't smell like anything. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Poreless Putty Primer. I had this, so I didn't just buy this, I had this for a while. Just for my nose. So I'm familiar with the Poreless Putty Primer. I've used that before. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Power Grip over that. I got a brush and a sponge. So this is the Complexion Duo brush. Does it have a number? I don't think so. And then the Camo Concealer sponge. I'm just gonna wet this. It didn't get, if I wet the sponge, it didn't really get that much bigger. Like, it can still fit in its container. It just now like touches the sides of the container, but it didn't get much bigger. But this is the sponge, so I'll be using that. But I have two foundations. So I have the Color Correcting Camo CC Cream. I also have the E.L.F. Camo Powder Foundation. I have the Halo Glow Liquid Filter that everybody's losing their minds about. And just from like my own personal collection, I have the 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the matte finish, as well as the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. And I have 3 concealers. I'm probably going to use all of this, so let's start with the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's supposed to be a glow booster, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Finish product. So I'm going to use this like I would that. I usually use it under my makeup and as a form of correcting and brightening. So that is how I'm going to use this. So I got the color 6. This is in Tan Deep. So I'm gonna, looks like this. Got a doe foot applicator. Looks exactly like the Hollywood Flawless Filter. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury one. And actually the colors look really similar. So this is the Hollywood one and the doe foot. The doe foot on the Hollywood one is just, or on the Charlotte Tilbury one is just smaller, like skinnier. But in terms of color, I just swatched them both here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, this is the E.L.F. The Charlotte Tilbury one is much redder than the E.L.F. one, so I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury one is better for color correcting, at least in this color. This is the color 7 Dark. So we'll see if this E.L.F. one does what I use the Charlotte Tilbury one for. So, gonna put this under my eyes. Although this doe foot is bigger, it holds less product than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F. color correcting camo CC cream. It's supposed to be a full coverage natural finish. I don't know that I've ever seen a full coverage CC cream. This one is in the color Tan 425. This might be a little too light for me. So it comes in a squeezy tube with a pump and a cover, so similar to the Power Grip. Okay, yeah, it's a little light, but we're gonna make this work. So I'm just gonna pump out. It's not, because it's a squeezy tube, the pumps are not consistent. Like, I'm having a hard time pumping out the product. It's vacuumed. Like, it's, the pressure has increased, but it's not, so there's not much product in here, because that's just what happened, and I've only gotten like 2 pumps out of it. So, I don't know about that. I'm gonna use the brush to apply this. Again, this might be a little light, but we do have some other products, whoa, to work with, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is very, it is quite full covered. It doesn't smell like anything. And it is the thickest CC cream I've ever worked with. I'm just gonna buff this out like a lot more. I am feeling it on my face, which I'm not loving. I would say go in light-handed with this, because I don't know how I feel about it so far. But it is going a long way. I didn't even use, I maybe used like 1 pump of this. It's very, very dewy, very hydrating, and it's kind of thick, so I don't know how I feel about it. But we are going to continue. So, next thing, I'm going to conceal the hydrating camo concealer. And then, so this is in the color Tan Neutral. So this is the hydrating camo concealer. I'm not loving the color of the camo of the CC cream, like at all. But I will bronze. I'm now using the matte camo concealer, and this is in the color Tan Neutral as well. But although they're the same color or the same shade, they're 2 different colors on the face. The hydrating one is much more golden yellow, whereas the matte one is not. It's very like neutral. Alright, just going to blend this. I'm using the concealer brush, and I don't love this brush, but it's okay. For travel purposes, it would be nice to just have the one brush, but being at home and having the brushes that I usually use for this purpose, I would rather use those brushes. The concealer blends out beautifully. I really like this concealer. Alright, let's try the sponge. Actually, no, not yet. I'm gonna go into bronzing. So this is I have two products. They're both putty products. I'm gonna be really dewy today. I have the E.L.F. putty bronzer and the E.L.F. putty blush. Bronzer is in the color Bronzed Belle and the blush is in Caribbean. So I'm gonna apply these. This is the bronzer. It is, I think it's dark enough. I'm just gonna use a different brush. I'm gonna use the Luxie 512 contouring brush. The pot is really small for a face product. Yeah, okay. It's not too pigmented. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what this whole face looks like at the end. It does blend very well. It's just, it's not hugely pigmented. And it could be just the foundation that I'm using it with. But, yeah, it's not hugely pigmented. So I am bronzing quite a bit because this foundation makes me look ghastly. I don't know. Right now, the foundation is my least favorite product. And I was expecting big things from it, which is upsetting. And the glow filter didn't do much, I don't think. But then again, this product is very glowy, so maybe that's why. I like the bronzer. I think it looks better on camera than it does in person, but it's not bad. I'd like to try it with my normal foundation. This is the first time that I've hoped that a foundation would oxidize on me, and it is. It's just not oxidizing as quickly as I would like it to. Alright, that's the bronzer. Let's go into the blush. This is a gorgeous color. Like a really pretty color. I kind of want to use it on my lips. I might. But we have lip products, so I'm just using a BH Cosmetics 134 brush. I don't even know if they still sell this brush. It is old. But again, this pot, really small for a face product. I know it's a cream, but it is very small. See, the blush is significantly more pigmented than the bronzer, 100%. I think I like the blush. I'll just have to see how it like performs, but I do like the blush. It blends out very nicely. It is very pigmented and it still blends out very nicely. So I'm gonna use the sponge for my under eye. So far, nothing really smells like anything. There's no scents. Except for this sponge. The sponge smells like something. Okay, wait, I might love that. Okay, I really, really, really like the concealer and the blush. Anyways, I like the concealer, I like the blush, and the sponge is okay. It's not changing worlds or anything, but it does work very well. It's a little stiffer than I'm used to, but it blended out the concealer just fine, so no problems there. So I have a setting powder. This is their Halo Glow setting powder. I'm a little nervous about this because in the packaging it looks a little like glowy. I don't want glowy under my eyes, so I'm a little nervous. So it comes in a sifter packaging. It just has a sifter on the inside. So I'm just going to knock out some of the powder. Okay. I don't see glitter. I'm only setting the concealer. I'm gonna set my face with something else. I don't see any cause for concern, so let's try under the eyes. Look very, like, ghastly. Look at my shoulder. Oh god. Okay. Just resetting the eye. I don't hate it. It actually looks really pretty. Okay. Let's go across my nose. So I'm not like fully matte. There's a bit of radiance, but otherwise I actually think I like this. Okay. No need to panic. No need to panic. I'm now going to go over my face with the E.L.F. Camo Powder Foundation because I can't. I look ghastly. So this is what she looks like. Compact. There is a sponge at the bottom here, just like your standard compact sponge, and then that is the color. It says E.L.F. Camo on the inside there. Use this brush, like the brush I use for, oh thank god, okay, I'm just gonna go over my non-highlighted areas to try to warm up my complexion a bit. And I will be adding bronzer. That is a different kind of warm up, but I need something that is just closer to my skin tone. Okay, you may not see the difference, but I do, and I think I like this. I'd like to try this on its own, so that's another foundation product we can follow up on, but I like to see that on its own. Very nice. Alright, so far, this is what we are working with. I'm not mad at it. Things are going okay. I'm just gonna set my bronzer and my blush with non-E.L.F. products. I'll be right back. So I set my powder, I set my blush, my bronzer, and then I veiled everything with the Halo Glow and a really big powder brush, just so that everything kind of like set and looks like blended together and all of that. So that's the complexion. I didn't get a highlighter from E.L.F, so I'll just be using something afterwards. But this is the next thing. This is their Stay All Day Microfine Setting Mist. So this is their setting spray. There's a ball in here to help shake it up, so just make sure that you are shaking it. We're gonna spray the face. This could go south. Using a setting spray for the first time can always be very, very scary. Let's see what the... Ooh, that is very fine. Okay. Smells like cucumbers. Ooh. Smells like a spa day. It is very fine. It does not shoot out very far. At least you don't feel it. So I was pretty close with it, but I think it looks fine. Looks good. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, So that's all of my complexion products. We're gonna move on to eyes. So I'm gonna zoom you in. Hello. I do my eyebrows first. I have 2 brow products and a brush that comes with them. So this is the Brow Lift applicator. It goes with the Brow Lift clear gel. And I also have their Instant Lift brow pencil. So I'm gonna apply the gel first and then go over with the pencil in the like areas that need it. So she's in the same kind of container as the other 2 cream products that I have. Looks like there's nothing in here, but I promise you there is. Supposed to use the spoolie to take the product out, blend it through the hair, and then use the flat end to press it down. You're also supposed to bend the spoolie at a 45-degree angle, so I did that. Just gonna put it in the wax. This just looks like edge control, really. I'm just gonna take some product with this. And brush this through the brows. Okay, and I'm gonna use this to shape the brows and then press it down. It's very well held, but it just looks so flat to my face. So those are the brows. I'm gonna go in with the, it's not tacky at all, it feels dry. It does what it says it's gonna do. I like it, I think. I'm just a little concerned that it looks a little too flat to my face. So I'm gonna go in with the brow pencil just to give it a little bit more. I don't know why this packaging couldn't just come off cleanly. But I like this brush product thing and I like the gel so far. This is the pencil. It just twists up and I got it in the color probably dark brown or something. Deep brown, that's the color. Okay. Just gonna add some shading to this. It's not very pigmented, but it does work. Wait, I might like this product and the other product. This might have a new brow routine, but okay. Come through, products. So I have a few products that I have some e.L.F. products pre-existing, but I'm gonna try to use products that I don't already own. So I have these 2 bite-size shadows. So I have the colors I Love You a Latte and Hot Jalapeno, and then I have this product here. This is their liquid glitter eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do something fairly similar. 1, because I'm running late, and 2, I don't have a lot of products to work with. Now the outfit I'm wearing is just black and white, so I don't plan on wearing green eyeshadow, so I'm gonna use more so the Love You a Latte palette. I'm gonna start with, there is no color, so I'm gonna start with this like medium, it's not this light, but this medium brown color. Through the crease. We're not doing anything too spectacular today. So this color, very close to my skin tone. Very close. I'm going to use the darkest color in the palette at the end there. Now that's decent pigment right there. These blend out really well. and they're decently pigmented. Okay, that's starting to skip. Take back everything I just said. No, I'm joking. It's not too bad. It is fixable, but yeah, it did just start to skip, so keep that in mind. These work much better in a patting motion than a swiping motion. They tend to want to go too far and don't have enough pigment to go as far as they're willing to move, and then that's why they skip. So, pat on and then blend out a little, because they blend really well, but like I said, they don't have enough pigment to go as far as the product is willing to allow it to blend, and then it starts to skip and you have patches. I'm going to now go into the liquid glitter. I do have some of these, and as far as I can remember, I do like them. This is in the color Dirty Martini, so it's like an olive greeny color. I'm just blending the colors together. I'm gonna go back in with that mid-tone brown color. Sorry if I'm not explaining too much, I am rushing now. Okay, so that's what we have working with. I am going to now go in with their No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. This is in the color Coffee. And I'm just going to line my waterlines. Everything is like okay pigmented, but it's not like really pigmented, which is a bit annoying when you are similarly complected. But we will keep going. So I have the eyeliner there. I'm just smudging it out a bit. This eyeliner is not dark enough for me to go across my, like, it's not dark enough for me to like line my eyes with. So I'm just gonna not. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of this gold color here as my inner corner. I am going to now go in with the Big Mood Mega Volume and Lifting Mascara. So it looks like this, and it's got a nice big brush. I'm just going to put this on my lashes. Okay, this mascara did not do nearly as much as I thought it was going to do. This is one coat. I have fairly long lashes, and this is not, she's not giving. She's not giving much, but it's okay. I'm going to put on lashes. I just don't have E.L.F. lashes, so I'll do that after. Eye look needs lashes. It's a little dramatic for no lashes. Last things I got are lip products. So I got the Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner in deep brown. I got a glossy lip stain in Spicy Sienna, which I probably won't be using today. This is the Lip Plumping Gloss in the color Pink Paloma, and their lip lacquer in the color Love Bite. So I'm going to line my lips first with the lip liner. So it looks like this. It's got like a teardrop shape. The dark brown is not quite dark browning. It's okay, but it's not great. Alright, I kind of want to see what this glossy lip stain looks like. Ooh, this is too red. It feels really nice, but it's too red, and it's not, it doesn't cover the liner. I like it, but not with the eye color, so it is a stain, so it's now there. Just gonna add a little bit more liner. I'm gonna go in with the lip lacquer. Now this looks like chocolate by Fenty. I wouldn't call this a dupe for a chocolate, but I do like it. It looks a little bit more red on camera. Okay. Love. I will try this in another video. Alright, I'm just gonna pop on lashes and we'll see the final look. Alright, so I just used the Dior Backstage highlighter as well as the Lily lashes in Gaia, and this is the final look. I think it's very fall appropriate, although I think it's winter now, but I like it. It would help if my lash was actually on, but I do like it, so I will come back to give an update on how the face held up. I don't feel the foundation anymore, which is great. But yeah, I will come back to give a update on our full face of E.L.F. So I'll see you. I'm back. You know, studio lighting does a lot because I don't. Okay. Right now it is 12:24. I left at around 5. Like the video ended at around 5:45, so it's been 6.5 hours. I don't. The camera's doing it better than it is, but it's kind of tragic up close. So there's a I'm gonna zoom you in. So I don't have my front light on just because I'm trying to show you what it looks like, but let's take a look. So there is a considerable amount of oil, which is, I mean, is fine. It's been about 6 hours and I have oily skin, so that's fine. But the foundation is like very thick, so that didn't help. There is a lot of creasing, and this started like maybe an hour or two in. This line, like, it looks like there's straight up just no makeup right here, which happened about 3 hours in. I have like a pooling of concealer or product or whatever going on at my nostrils. I've literally never had that happen. I'm so concerned about that. The brows did not hold as strong as I thought they would. So like the whole like right side of this brow has dropped. So I don't know if I just didn't lay it properly or what, but yeah, the whole like tail end of this has dropped. So like that's what it's supposed to look like. So that's concerning. I mean, like, this one held up, so maybe it's just my technique with this. I will try that again. That one is not the least of my concerns. This foundation or CC cream or whatever the crap it's called, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I can feel it on my face. It's creasing horribly. I can see, like, look at my nose corners. Like, that's horrible. I don't like that at all. The blush held up well. The bronzer held up well. You can't even see my highlighter because my face is just like greasy. The eyeshadow held up well. I don't see any major creasing or anything. No real fading of the product. The inner corners held up really well. I like the eyeshadow, and I like the like that glitter liquid shadow. I love it. It's not, I mean, it's called glitter shadow, and I don't think it's that glittery, but I do like the color and I do like the finish, and it didn't crease or crack or fall out or anything, so I like it for what it is, but glitter is just not the word I would use. My under eyes. I don't know if you can see this, but what in the ass is going on? First of all, I look like I've been punched. Creases out the wazoo. I use this concealer all the time, so I think it might be that halo, that halo stuff, the halo glow. I don't think the concealer likes it much because it's creasing like a bitch, and then all of this like darkness from the eyeshadow. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow or what. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. I think it's the shadow, but it's like all up in here, and I didn't have, okay, it could be the mascara actually, because I didn't even put shadow all the way up into the inner corner. So I don't know. I think it could be the mascara. I am not sure. I don't know. I've used a concealer before, so I don't think it's the concealer. It's either the shadow, but the shadow didn't migrate anywhere else, so it's just underneath here. So it's either like the halo glow, or it's the mascara, or I don't know. I don't think it's the eyeliner, because the eyeliner is a dark brown and this is like black. I don't like it. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the mascara and the foundation. The CC cream completely ate that powder foundation, and the color is horrible. In person, it is not great. Like, the tone, it's too ashy, too pink. And because it's a CC cream, and they make CC creams with a minimum range because they say you don't need multiples of them, but this one is a full coverage CC cream. So I'm gonna look at the colors that this comes in. I got tan 425N, which is neutral. I might straight up need their warm undertone, because this is not neutral, this is cool. It's very gray cast. I would not call this neutral at all. It does have a decent shade range, so I mean that's great because it's a fuller coverage foundation. This is not, I don't like, CC cream is not the word that I would use for this. It is very full coverage, very full coverage. I would be willing to try it. Actually, no, I don't like how it feels on my face. I don't like the finish. I don't like the texture. So aside from the color just not being it, I don't know that I like this foundation. So I wouldn't even be willing to try it again. The primer, the Poreless Putty Primer is great. This foundation looks a hot mess on the center of my face, but my pores, they're not too bad. So I'm not mad at that. The Power Grip, the makeup is still on my face. It hasn't evaporated off. I haven't lost coverage or anything. It's just this foundation I don't like. Cause look, like everything looks seamless on the skin. It is all stayed on the skin. It's just the foundation now looks like a mask. This situation here and the under eye and all of that is my biggest concern. Otherwise, the makeup looks good. I like the lip gloss, it is not thick, it is not sticky. I had to reapply it like 3 times because again it is lip gloss and I went for dinner, but other than that, I like the color, I like the formula, I haven't had any problems with it. It doesn't taste weird, it doesn't smell weird. So I like that. I like the lip liner. Yeah, I like the lip liner. I don't understand the shape of the lip liner. I don't know how that's supposed to help anybody, but it is what it is. So if you're looking for like a sharp lip liner to like overline or whatever, I wouldn't get that, but I don't mind it. The eyeliner, I don't see it. I straight up do not see the eyeliner. I don't know if that's what migrated on my face, but it's not doing a whole of a lot of much. So I'll either use it as a lip liner or just like not at all, but I don't see it much. I can't say much about this setting spray, mostly because this foundation is killing me. So I'll try the setting spray elsewhere and the setting powder elsewhere. But I'm very distracted by the foundation. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Let's see if I can refresh this makeup. So I'm gonna reset it and respray it and see if that makes it look any better. I don't know that it looks any better. It kind of just looks cakey-er and now matte, but around my nose, like this, just I don't like this foundation. My conclusion is that I don't like this foundation. I think I like everything else. Oh, except for the mascara. The mascara didn't do anything, and I'm really thinking that it's causing this situation here. So right now I'm gonna try the mascara again, but in terms of the foundation, I think I'm over the foundation. I kind of want to try the other lip gloss. So this is the Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Paloma. So I just wiped off the other gloss. The other gloss is very pretty. So it's got a doe foot, an angled doe foot, nothing too out of the ordinary. I just put it on my finger so that... Oh, she is juicy. I really like this. It's supposed to be a plumping gloss, so let's see if it tingles at all. It is considerably stickier than the other one, but it is such high shine. So much more high shine. I like the color. Just slightly offset of clear, but it's not so milky that it looks like ashy on my lips. I feel like it's a much thicker gloss, but it's not. It's not too, like, it's a little stringy, but it's not stringy, but it does collect on the inner lip. I don't love that. It is a little bit cooling, but I'm not feeling anything. If you're looking for a plumping gloss, I don't know that I would pick this up. It does make my lips look fuller, but I think it's just like the sheer glossiness of it. So it's a nice gloss. I don't think it's a plumping gloss per se. It is really collecting on the inside of my mouth though, so it does move considerably. So right now, only like 2 of them I'm really not a fan of. The other ones I would like to play around with more, especially in like my normal routine. But yeah, that is my face. So I did remember this. I am gonna wrap up here, but I'm gonna do an outtake of the Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm with hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, spatula included. But yeah, if you do like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what product you are interested in and if there's any other brand you would like me to do a full face of. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so it feels great. You didn't even need a lot to do this. It looks like it really is breaking up the makeup. Like, it's taking off all of my eye makeup. Feels really good on the face, really nice and light. No stinging of the eyes. Really gentle, like, spa scent. Just washed it on my hands. There's no residue. It's gone. So this is without using any soap. This is my face close up. And then this is the residue on my towel. So not huge. Could just be me, because a lot of this is just like around my hairline and stuff. So it looks like it got a lot off. And my face feels really nice, really, really, really nice and soft. So I'm just gonna wash it with face wash, but I don't hate this at all. I actually really, really like this product. Very nice results, actually. And this was the free product. Pleasantly surprised.